Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I am your host, Mike Luca, joined by Jason Shearer. Everybody out there, you need to go to Little Caesars, my friends. Little Caesars. Code LCFREECC. And even if the code doesn't work, we had a couple guys yesterday just still do it. It's still real time, and it still makes us look better. Check it out. We are like I said, we are very, very excited. Little Caesars is awesome. I will be getting 4 Little Caesars pizzas tomorrow. I am very excited about this. Hello, Jason Shearer.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Let's see. What's the what's the deal? Hold on. Big Ten Jed. Funny how you guys always talk about basketball and football as the next season up. Let's see how that goes. It's going to be great up in Seattle. No, it's not, dude. It's not going to be good for you at all. The main reason why, ask any team in the Big Ten if they're worried about Washington. They are not. In a weird way, with Washington Shear, this is one of those things. Oregon was going to be fine, but the fact that Washington and Jed Fish were already complaining about how he doesn't have the money to compete. Not getting any better, dude. You're going to be middle of the rung in that conference. Get used to it. Sorry.
Look at you.
I think it's right, though. Am I not right?
No, you're right. You're very passionate.
Yeah. So again, that's take that, man. Enjoy being 7-6 each season. All right, we got a lot to get to this show. We're going to talk Cam Williams. We got some draft coming up that Cody's running that I don't know what exactly it is or.
It's easy. We'll explain it to you. It's
all
a cute
right.
idea.
Is this going to get me in trouble?
No.
All right. Now the other thing too that I want to talk about as well is I got my list for Monday. Sheer. I know what it is. This is gonna be my top 10 things that annoy me about Gen Zers.
Well, that's all you. I don't know. I'm very patient with Gen Zers.
I am very, very excited. Yeah, no, I get it. But either way, yeah, take that Big Ten, Jed.
What glasses are you wearing right now?
What's that? Yeah, I know. I left them at my parents' house. I know. I don't feel good about it at all. I do not feel good about it at all.
Unacceptable.
Yes, exactly. All right, now we got a lot to get to this show. Let's first talk about something that I wanted. I want to talk about Arizona basketball, obviously, but what I would like to talk about is look at Jeremiah Dibble, the great Jeremiah Dibble, our pal Jeremiah Dibble, $9.99 Super Snap. Jason Shearer looking dapper. Yes, very dapper. Okay, appreciate you, Jeremiah Dibble. All right, this place Overtime is awesome. I went there yesterday. I got there's so much cool stuff there, so much vintage stuff. It's in the St. Peter's Plaza. St. Peter's Plaza? No, not the St. Peter's Plaza. The Monterey Plaza. It's on like Speedway in Wilmot. You know what I'm talking about? It's like next to Bookman's.
Yeah. I don't know what that's called. I know exactly what you're talking about.
This place is awesome. Listen to this. Overtime. Yeah, Matt Morrison's the man. All right. Now, I found something yesterday that I believe will be able to help Jason Shearer as he gets older and he deals with some of the pains of possibly getting older, some of the issues. Cody, if we can put this forward here. This is big. All right. Look at this. This is a game-worn, all right, practice-worn Sean Miller practice jersey with a Sean Miller card. Shearer, that's baby-making material for you right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's gorgeous. So you talked to Overtime. Does Sean just say, "Hey, do you want this?" Like, how?
No, this guy's got like ultimate connections. I don't know. I think it's one of those things like if I tell you, I'd have to kill you type thing. But no, it's amazing. I go in there and it's absolutely
it's crazy how much stuff you kept sending me like that he has.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really excited. But either way, I'm going to get this for you. It'll be a nice anniversary.
That's a good question people have. Has it been washed?
I mean, I would assume. I mean,
so yeah. It doesn't smell like sweaty Sean Miller.
Yeah, I don't think it smells like sweaty. I think maybe it doesn't smell like Seattle.
Yeah.
All right, Luis Torres. Mike is reffing in my Sunday league, and I don't know how to feel about it. Oh, Luis. Hey, you want to know a story about Luis? All right, so I got a quick story, and then we're going to get to real sports here. Luis used to live right next door to me. And guess what? When my Kia was stolen, Luis, like all the Gen Zers do, they have like 30 like cameras that are strategically pointed in case anybody comes in the area. Luis was promising me for the longest time he was going to get me the video of my car getting broken into. Guess what? He never did. He never got it to me. Thanks, Luis. All right. Anyways.
Dude, I love that day when you're like, "Sheer, I need a ride," and it turned out you didn't need a ride, and I showed up. Yeah, and your car was like ravaged. Remember that?
There was fentanyl everywhere in there.
I didn't I ask the cop if he's like, "You could take stuff in there, like if you want," and she had stuff, and I was like, "Do I have to wear gloves to touch this stuff?"
Was I not kidding though? That thing was destroyed.
Yeah, I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, no, I didn't want anything either. They're like,
she had
the guys
15 purses. That's what I remember.
Oh, and remember the fake nails, the long green nails?
She had fake nails. It was literally like she had your car for how long?
I don't know, like 7-8 days. Yeah, I mean, max.
You would have sworn that she was living out of it. It was awesome.
No, it was absolutely terrible. Well, either way, Luis promised me like 4 different times that he would get me the video. He never did. So, anyways, typical Gen Zer. And Luis, you're not going to get any calls this Sunday. So there. All right, now
tee him up. You just tee him up, right?
No, I am going to tee him up. I am going to tee him up. I don't play around. Okay, now let's get to some real stuff. I'm going to complain. I got some stuff I got to complain about, but today is going to be great cinema.
You never complain. This is weird.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. I get it. All right. So let's first talk about Cam Williams. We got some highlights here. I was right on Cam Williams. First of all, I'm going to spike the football or spike the basketball, whatever. Spike the basketball. He is Sheer. This guy is awesome.
Yeah, I really respect your eval skills because you saw him for 2 minutes and you said he was good. And
no, I said he was a top 10 player and you guys had him way underrated.
No, that was a Cam. You said Bruce Branch was top 10.
No, I always love it. Anyways, let's watch him. Enough about me and you.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
Cody, post the videos. Watch this guy. They call him Baby KD, and you can kind of see why. But he is all right. Well, Cody's
Cody.
Are you there, Cody's
Cody?
Yeah, Cody's like, all right. Well, either way, while
we're very professional.
Yeah, either way, this kid is about. All right, here we go. Watch this guy.
I can only load one thing at a time, Mike. You gotta give me a second.
Yeah, Ben tells me the same thing. It's hard to.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Okay, let's see it. All right, but this guy is awesome though. Look at he's so good. We're gonna go there in slow motion here. He's a pure shooter. He's literally like 6'11". He dunks everything in sight. No, I mean he's a one and done. Sheer. He is he's awesome.
The only thing I'll say about him, and I'm not knocking him, but you're
about to.
You'll agree is I want to get people ready in the sense where like Koa Pete came into college and he's gonna challenge. He could probably average 15 and 8 his freshman. Right. Cam's not that dude. He's good and he's impactful. But he's a different kind of good and impactful. Does that make sense?
You know what he also is, too? He's also the guy that you look at and you're like, all right, I mean, as good as he is right now, his best years are going to be in the MNBA.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, he's good. Don't get me wrong. You recruit him, he's going to make an impact. But he physically will probably not be a Koa Pete right away.
Yeah, and I think what we need to look at, though, and he's definitely a one and done, because he's the here's what I'm going to say.
He's a lottery pick. Absolutely.
Yeah, no here's what I'm saying. As much as I love, as much as we love Carter L. Bryant, hey, put that little Caesars thing back there, Cody. Come on. All right. As much as I like Carter L. Bryant, this guy is basically Carter on steroids. Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
I mean, not steroids, but like
it's just they're different games. I mean, look, this guy is a 6'11". I mean, right away he's in, and I think it's real. Like it's not. He's 6'11", but
he's not 6'6" and a half.
And he's grown. I mean, he's grown considerably in the last year. He's the type of guy where you look at, and I always say this, Mike, how much better is a guy going to get? And when you're ranking your top 10 prospects, you say, is this guy maxed out? Will he get better? If he's maxed out, how good is he? Cam Williams is going to be good. And by this time next year, I would be shocked if he's not like a top 5 player.
Okay, now here's the really coming around
because he keeps getting better.
All right, would you agree there's no time to slow play him though? Like no matter what you think, you don't.
Right.
All right, so you would take him now.
But without giving away who told us, my theory is correct. It is. It was confirmed.
I think he's wrong, but yeah, whatever.
It's very difficult to land Cam Williams.
All right, but either one. Hey, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you this. This kid's so good. I take the first. I take whoever wants to commit first. Correct?
Absolutely. Yes.
And are you at the stage now where if you would take Cam Williams if that means losing Christian Collins? That's what you mean, right?
Yeah. I've said that before. It's just a matter of if you think he's good enough to do that, and he is. So know that it is very. And that's how this class is going to be. Like, I think it's going to be difficult to land Elijah Williams and Cam Holmes. They're similar players. Now, can Arizona do it? That one I think they can.
But Cam
Williams and Christian Collins are very similar.
Yeah. So, anyways, that kid is awesome. That would be another, like I said, that would be the all-time middle finger to the people in the state of Phoenix and to Rich Carrillo. Where if you get Cam Williams, Cam Holmes, and Akinelose, all 5-star kids from Phoenix, yes, sir, yes, sir. Now, Dick Wilson already has jokes in here. Adia Barnes was right about U of A being cheap. No, she was absolutely wrong about U of A being cheap. What are you talking about?
It's crazy how they put together an entire new roster, which isn't done for free.
Right.
And I can tell you how much Michaela Purdue is making out of the portal. And you would say, oh, they're not cheap.
Can you tell us?
For a girls basketball player, I think she's making like 160.
160?
Which is a lot.
That's a lot.
Player, that's a lot of money.
For a sport that loses money, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about WNBA here later on in the show. Now, Dick Wilson has a question. This is a fair question here. We need to keep – he's a lottery pick, so he'll play 12 minutes a game and play behind a Campbell transfer. Dick Wilson, that was funny. That was funny. No, Cam Williams is awesome. We very much like Cam Williams. All right. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's where I'm kind of at with this. Actually, let's get a couple reads in here, and I want to talk about this class a little bit.
Is everyone's Twitter crap, by the way?
Yeah, I'm not getting any notifications.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. It was down yesterday, but I want to make sure it's not.
Are you not getting any notifications?
I'm getting nothing. Like by DM,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? Maybe this was just a plot by Andre Veras to get us to endorse him while we were slipping. Nice try, buddy.
Nice try, Andre Veras. Not doing it.
Nice try.
You tried to soften us up yesterday. You said making jokes and flirting and all that, and we're not doing it.
You tried to pork the pig, and the only thing that happened was you gave the pig free food. Nice try, buddy. All right, life's getting busier. Is your financial plan keeping up? Did you recently change jobs? Hey, I'm going to speak about that. Let's talk through what you want to do with a 401k and learn about. You ever have any guy that like goes up above the food chain and snitches somebody out because they're not cool with where they are in life? Everybody's dealt with something like that. Andre Veras is here to help you deal with people like that and help you continue the upward trajectory. Do you have a strong family? Let's build a foundation saving for college. Do you like you're doing okay but not confident you're on the right track? Yes, Andre is here to help you excel into the Netherlands, or I don't know what that means. He is here to help you excel into the stratosphere. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456. Longview, we like Longview. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, what else we got here? All right. Oh, Sheer! Sheer, where'd you go?
Oh, my God.
Sheer!
Where are you?
I can't see you anywhere. Hey, probably wise because I forgot my good glasses. All right. Here's where we're at with Arizona Primary Eye Care, my friend. AccuView is now offering $400 towards contacts, $150 for disposable. Hey, Sheer, guess what? Yeah, your eye's looking a lot better.
Is it? I was going to ask. Is it looking better?
Dude, it looks way better. Yeah, it looks way better. Hey, everybody, look at Sheer's eye. Look at that. That thing's awesome.
Dude, that antibiotic is just beating the crap out of me.
Well, I told you, though, that they could help you, man. Seriously.
Yeah. I have an appointment on Wednesday. They're really good.
Aren't they awesome?
I don't remember who I saw. I'll have the name next week, but
yeah, they're great.
They were really good. Legitimately. Yeah. I'm not just saying that because they're sponsored and all that. They were very good. They're
amazing. And on top of that, too, they allowed me to take pictures of your daughter while you were sitting there. Yes. But it looks much better, though. And again, I just ordered, hey, guess what? I just ordered my AccuViews, my day use AccuViews. They should be here soon. And I got a nice little rebate as well. AccuView now offering $400 towards contacts, $150 for disposables. Yummy in my, well, no, not yummy. But either way, check it out. AccuView. They're awesome, as is Arizona Primary Eye Care. Okay. Hold on. Why is everyone talking about Blue Sea? Is there something going on with Blue Sea?
No, it's no one cares. It's not a popular app really. So people are saying, "Oh, Twitter's broken. Go to that."
Right. Here's the only thing. Here's what I'm not getting into politics. I don't really care about any of this stuff. The only thing that I don't like is all the bots that are now back. The bots are annoying. Every time I post something, it's some guy. It's like, hey, you want $875 here? Just click on this and it'll send you to Egypt for free. I don't like any of that stuff. But other than that, I don't really notice much of a difference. Okay. Now, anyways, back to this 2026 class, my friend. I do believe, and this is just a guess, I have no inside information on this. I do believe that the Cam Williams, I do believe, and again, don't shoot. I'm just my opinion. I have no inside information on this. I am just looking at kids' comments, looking at priorities.
Mike is guaranteeing his following statement.
I think Arizona's going to get Cam Williams and Cam Holmes. I do. I think they get both of them.
Lock this up, Cody. I want to run this on Twitter all night.
Again,
Mike is guaranteeing.
Again, I'm an idiot. So, take it for what it's worth.
I mean, look.
Would you agree?
Sure. But, I mean, it doesn't do anything for me to say I agree or not. It's May 23rd of 2025.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but nobody's watching. Who cares? Just go ahead and throw that out there.
If you were to ask me to rank, how about that? If you were to ask me to rank the guys,
no, I got a better idea. I got a better idea, young man. I'm going to throw players your way and say,
just say unlikely or likely.
No, just say yay or nay. Yay.
I can't.
Come on, don't be a puss.
Mike. This is the 2026 class.
Yeah, that's the class.
None of these guys are committing for 6 months minimum.
It's been a while since we've done a hedge segment.
Well, yeah, let's do a hedge segment. Actually, let's do that on Monday. Then we got to do a hedge segment on Monday. Maybe I can hedge about James.
All right, James Casillas, Tyne Grant Foster, Gonzaga, ASU, or Washington. Those are his three.
If I were him, I'd go to ASU. I get to chuck up 85
Dude,
shots
I would
a game.
absolutely go to ASU.
Dude, that
30 times a game, and then Bobby Hurley's like, no, you're not shooting enough.
What a downgrade, though, going from GCU to ASU. Seriously, who would have ever? I mean, seriously,
you go from playing next to Duke Brennan.
Yeah,
my God.
Yeah. Hey, Bill Self, next coach at ASU.
No, KO. I like the idea. KO, the next coach of Kansas.
KO's the next. Yes. Yeah, we'll be doing a show on Monday. No days off around here, my friends. No days off. All right. Cam Williams. Do you think it's more likely than not that he becomes an Arizona Wildcat?
Yes, that's the question I would like to be asked.
All right. What a loser. Cam Holmes. More likely than not, he becomes an Arizona Wildcat. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
This could be like 55-45. So
okay,
yes,
I'm very excited about this. Okay, now. Let me ask you this. Akina Lozzi, more likely than not, he becomes an Arizona Wildcat.
So it sounds like, talking to some sources, Mike, that
let me guess. Can I guess the other school?
Yeah, Houston is actually, it sounds like there's a very real chance it could come down to Houston and Arizona. Yeah, why not?
All right. Elijah Williams, more likely than not.
No. I don't know. Yes. What is that? It's 8-man class, I'm guessing? Yes.
All right. Yeah. All right. Now the other ones. Here's where the ones I don't think Arizona gets. I don't think they get Christian Collins for the reasons that you threw out there.
I agree.
Taj Ariza.
They won't get him.
Nope. Who else do we need to pretend we didn't want when they don't commit here?
That's it. Mason McGee, if you want to do that.
Yeah,
that's
I want Mason McGee.
One.
Mason McGee is the one that I want, though, and that's got to be a. Like I said, I've got you convinced on Mason McGee, though, sure.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm going to section 7. I'm gonna see him.
Okay. Now, so anyways, that's where we're at. Where are my show notes, by the way? I think I've lost my show notes. Interesting. Okay, well, either way, that's Cam Williams. We like Cam Williams. He is really, really good. All right, now moving on a little bit here. I want to ask you something about. Dave Bliss is my spiritual guide. I want to ask something here about this. What is going on now? And I asked you this on the phone. What is going on with the Sean Miller Love Fest from ESPN and Jay Billis now? What's happened here?
I mean,
does he realize he's going to have to interview him now, so he's pretending to be nice?
Jay Billis would probably tell you that this is a basketball conversation now, and he always respected Sean as a basketball coach. He just thought what he did was wrong. I guarantee you that's what happened.
Did he ever apologize, though?
Because I doubt it. There's only one guy I know that apologized. You want to guess who it is? Only one national guy that literally
Fran Fraschilla?
Yep.
Well, yeah. I like Fran. Fran's the man.
He called Sean up and he goes, I want to say I'm sorry. I screwed up.
Only
guy I know of that apologized to Sean.
Well, good on Fran. I give Fran a lot of credit for that one. Yeah. Hey, Fran the man with the master plan.
I wonder if we could get Fran on. Probably not because it's me.
It's
Fran doesn't like me.
Well, I know Fran doesn't like you. Did Greg Hansen apologize? No.
God, no.
No, Greg Hansen. Ted Wardo just came over here. Hey, Ted Wardo, come here. Hey, drop your cheese bone for a second. If you he doesn't want to come over.
Don't tell him to drop his cheese bone.
Dude, so anyway, I wake up last night and I try to keep him. I try to while I'm on the bed, he's got a nice little bed
Big by. Bobby made a funny joke. That was actually funny.
Better shaver, what Jason is using now, or Headache Smith? Oh, that is so good. That is so good.
Funny.
Dude, Big 12 Bobby's the man, dude.
Yeah,
Very much like Big 12 Bobby. Okay. What happens if Big 12 Bobby gets fired? Is it ex-Big 12 coach Bobby?
Ooh, that's good. That's a good. I hope.
All right, Big 10.
I don't want to ever lose Bobby.
Big 10 Jed, this is very simple. Why didn't Sean sue people? Because then it's a discovery process, and then everything comes out. So even if you weren't guilty of this, you're going to ask a lot of questions.
He sent a cease and desist to a few people. Right. Dick Vitale got a cease and desist, for instance.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, anyways, all right. So that's kind of where I'm at though with that. Now let's talk a little bit about about the schedule. I give Sean Miller kudos there, so I could tear down Sean Miller here. Sheer, that's called a tease. Let's get a couple reads in here because I have something funny, and if I have something funny, I am going to repeat it. Cody, what do we got though? Let's talk. Okay. Bridge Tech Communications. Now, Dennis Walsh, the great Dennis Walsh. Dennis Walsh promised that he was going to go to Little Caesars this week. He said he was going to cheat on his Baggins diet and go to Little Caesars. Guess what, though? Dennis Walsh is probably using Bridge Tech Communications, though, or going to gyms that use Bridge Tech Communications because those are the gyms that are making the moves in the 21st century. Yeah, they can help you market your gym or your health or your wellness spa. And guess what? Just like Dennis Walsh, you want a 750% average ROI. This is true, Sheer.
Absolutely. Duh.
Yeah. Check it out. All right. Promote 100+ health entities across multiple states. And again, Bridge Tech Communications, do it. Check it out. Tony is the man. We like Tony. Tony is awesome. All right. What else we got? Talk to me. Eris Dental. Well, now, listen, we were just talking about Fran, the man. The man with the master plan. Get in line behind Lan, the man with the master plan. Boom. Boom. All right. Owned by a local Arizona alumni. Now, do you know about, now listen, the guy in here, Big 10 Jed, they wouldn't know anything about an undisputed national championship package. I'll tell you that one for sure. Arizona has a championship package. It is named after the 1997 team that won the national championship. And guess what? It's 1997, and you get the crown, the implants, and everything involved with it. Now, you look at Jed, and you're like, man, does that guy got implants, or what the heck's going on there with Jed's upper body? That's not the kind of stuff we're talking about with implants, though. We're talking about dental implants. Now, go there, again, TucsonImplants.com. That is a great deal right there. TucsonImplants.com, TucsonTeeth.com. Boom. Okay. Now, Big 10 Jed has implants for sure. That really made me laugh. Okay. Now let's talk about
real quick. I just got a text from someone at 24/7. I want everyone's opinion. Can I read it to you real quick?
I don't care.
If you could tell me who you think the number one player on the team you cover will be in 2025. So who's the number one player in Arizona next season?
Go with Pete.
No, football. Yeah. Yeah.
Genesis Smith.
That's what I was leaning. Genesis, you think?
Yeah, Genesis Smith. Yeah, I'd go Genesis Smith. I think he's the best one. And I guess, if you were to ask me too, who's the guy that's most likely to get drafted or, make some All-American teams, whatever the case may be, I would probably go Genesis. I would like to go Noah, everybody, but I have no clue if Noah's going to be able to be kept upright. That's my concern. If Noah was able to be kept upright, I would say Noah, but
there's just so many options of really good players.
Well, that's the thing. It's like when you're Arizona and you're not Washington, you've got good players and you're not having to poach Arizona leftovers and stuff. You've got really, really good options. That is a really good deal, Big 10 Jed. Yes, you're right. I would go Genesis, but again, Noah, if I knew that Noah would be able to be protected, I would probably go Noah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know the answer. Best in what way? Just best player for this coming season, Kobe L. Thiel.
Yeah.
Kobe L. Thiel thinks Bijan Robinson sucks. So, I mean, what is that?
I don't need your opinion.
Yeah. How about Noah L. Pete? That's really good there, Mr. Cello. We like that. Noah L. Cello, or Noah, the MNFL. Just kidding. Sorry, I do apologize. All right. Now, listen, I want to call you to task on something here, Sheer.
I actually did some research, so I'm ready for this. All right. I think that there's a middle ground to be had.
You were mocking Iowa State's schedule. They still have like 2 top 10 teams, right? Or something like that?
No, not at all.
Don't they have Purdue?
They have Purdue.
That's a top 10 team. That's like the number 1 team.
Yeah, that's great. That's their only good game in my opinion.
Don't they have another one too? Don't they play?
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, we have Creighton, right? Creighton's
Yeah.
an exhibition game. Iowa State fans, read your own schedule.
Oh, I fell into that trap too.
They have the Players era, but you don't know who they're playing in the Players era. They could be playing someone like St. John's, who's
Either
also...
way, Sean Miller did not recruit or not schedule hard.
So I have
Come on,
numbers.
You've said this to me offline.
Their
too.
worst schedule under Sean Miller was 60th in the country, which isn't great, not awful, but that was their worst.
Out of conference schedule?
Yeah, strength of schedule.
Well, I mean,
I didn't look. I just looked
I
at
think
overall.
you need.
I mean, are we pretending like the Pac-12 was some dominant conference?
Well, I'm just saying though. I'm just
I
give
don't,
me his worst schedule is out of conference schedule. Give me his worst out of conference schedule.
non-conference. So I'll look at
Non-conference. Yeah, I don't care about any conference. No.
Okay, you're right. I didn't look at that. So in 2000, when did he start? His
Like
first year was
2009?
technically
'Cause the
2010. And
'cause the
Ken
KO
Palmer's
year was-
2010.
Because the KO year was
Yeah.
08.
I got this.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
32 in his first year, non-conference, right? 166 in his
Ooh.
second year.
Oh, nice. 166. Impressive.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Impressive.
115.
Ooh, this is good. Impressive.
116.
Come on. This is bad stuff.
Yeah. Now I have a question for you. Here's my question. And it's I agree. Tommy Lloyd schedules harder than Sean Miller. There's no doubt about it. However, when you look at seeding, right? Is it possible that this year is, and I actually think this is the case. I'm fully willing to say it. I think this year's schedule is too difficult.
I agree with that. I have no problem with that. But I will say this. When it comes to Iowa State, though, Iowa State's doing the same thing that Miller did. That's my only point.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
So you said that this is
an Arizona fans. My point was, if this was Arizona's schedule, the fans would complain about it. Arizona fans have been complaining about Sean Miller's schedule for years, even when Sean wasn't here. You're still complaining about. That was my point.
I can go backwards though. I can go backwards on you on this one though. You also Ben One White style. You also said that you would also always stick up for his schedule by saying that it's just to get a higher seed.
Who did the schedule, did a very good job at what I call fooling the RPI, which is basically your schedule looks like you play a Alcorn State. I'm just making up a team who isn't very good, but they'll win their conference, right?
Right.
And so at the end of the day, Arizona would be seeded higher than what they would get good seeds, right? So my point is, like,
Iowa State's doing I'd agree with you. I have no problem with that, but you can't say that Sean Miller is a genius for doing that and then say that Iowa State's embarrassing.
I also think times have changed. The net rating and all that exists now, where it didn't exist back. I know. Back then, it was just RPI. You just
no. That slimy net thing came around in the end of the Miller era. Remember that Nico?
The end, yeah. But in the beginning, all you had to do was fool the RPI.
The best thing ever with that net thing, that Nico Josh Green team sucked. I'm sorry, it did. It was like the 6th best team in the Pac-12 or whatever. That team sucked. And, dude, I swear, they were like 9th in the net or something all season, weren't they? And we and we couldn't, and you and I, we had so many conversations about this. We could not figure out why Arizona was like 9th in the net. It wasn't because of the wins. It wasn't because of anything. It's just, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Florida is going to be, I think Florida will be good. What is that guy's name? Al Golden? I like that guy. He's good.
Todd Golden. Al Golden was the Miami. I would be very surprised if Arizona beat Florida to open the season. That's what worries me. Like I think Arizona's a good team, but then you're like, hey, go against this team that has 3 of 5 starters from the national title team, or go against this experienced UConn team, or
do they have 3 of 5 starters returning?
If Condon returns, they have Condon, Howe, Chinleu. Then they add Xavier Lee. I don't know if Xavier Lee is going to be good.
Do we know that Xavier Lee is good? That's the Asian guy from Harvard, right?
We know Boogie Flan's pretty good.
He's okay. That guy was also way overrated.
I'm going to be very curious with the spread of some of these games.
Do they have that tall stork still that was in the White House?
Mm-hmm.
That guy's like 9 feet tall, literally.
Isn't that guy in like Oliver Rue or whatever? That's the guy in Purdue, isn't it?
No. That guy's on Florida. That guy's in Florida. They have the 7'9" guy.
Oh, anybody that's 7'9" sucks.
That big stork. You know what I'm talking about? The big stork, the big crane.
Oh yeah, I was right. Olivier Rue. Yeah.
Is he going to play this year?
I don't know. I don't think he's very good.
Well, you've never seen him.
I have seen him, dude. I've seen him. He's 7'9". He was at IMG. He's exactly what you would picture any
7'9" player.
7'9" guy. I think he's a walk-on. Like, I don't even think
he's not a walk-on.
I really think he's a walk-on.
Well, click on his bio. I'm sure he's not a walk-on.
He's a 3-star player. Yeah,
which means he can't move.
He can't move at all. He's like 7'9", 300 pounds. He's
he's
very similar to me.
Who was better, him or who would be a better college player, him or Zach Peters?
Wow,
that's a good question.
Mike criticizing the dad now. Zach Peters is dead, right?
I always thought that he was still on the team because we thought that he was what happened?
He died.
Oh, is he? Oh man, sorry.
Actually, I don't remember how he died. He actually, you're fine. I'm just giving you crap. But
I didn't know he died.
He died in 2024.
What happened?
I don't remember of what. I don't remember.
All right. Well, anyway, I do apologize.
I remember I was sad. He had a really actually screwed up. I don't know how good he would have been, but he had like really bad concussion issues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he died.
All right. Well, yeah. Anyway, my bad. All right. So, anyways, let's get back. Yeah,
Cody, edit that out.
Yeah, it's okay. Whatever, man. Nobody's listening.
No, you're fine.
But again, okay, I didn't know that either. Dennis Walsh didn't know about it either.
No, it was. Yeah, you're fine.
Guys like that generally, like whenever somebody dies, that's always generally in a car crash or something. That's generally what happens.
I don't know, and I'm not sure the reason was released. I know he had major concussion problems, and usually when it's not released, it's you kind of take your own,
Yeah, you kind of take. Well, either way, I always thought he was Will Manaugh. Because remember when we would go to practice, and I was like, holy moly, Zach Peters is back. And it was like Will Manaugh. Rage made it. All right, real quick. Thank you, Rage. We wanted to talk about you for a minute. Rage.
Don't tell him.
All right. Rage guaranteed, and we tweeted this out yesterday, we'll split it 50-50. Rage guaranteed that Tyrone Riley, the starting small forward from San Francisco, who is not in the portal, will somehow matriculate to Arizona this coming year, even though there is no more portal entries. It's going to be, I will say this, if Rage is right on this, Rage, you should get your own show, because this would be the most crazy thing that's ever happened. Will you agree on that, Sheer?
Yeah, Rage literally changed the entire game.
Like, at that point, then, Rage has something that, well, I don't know.
That other people just don't have.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Hey, Sheer, I think this is fair to say. If Rage does this, if Rage pulls this out, Tyrone Riley,
he gets a night with Shelby.
Deal.
Oh, wait, no.
No, look at Rage. Yeah, it's one of those one night things. Yeah, nobody cares. Yeah. No, clip that, Cody. All I'm going to say is this. I say that we make our way to Shotgun Willie's if somehow Rage pulls this off. Deal?
Yeah.
Rage, here's what we'll do. If it's Tyrone Riley, but we'll use that $1,000 to good stuff. If somehow Tyrone Riley, the starting small forward at San Francisco, ends up in Arizona, who's not in the portal, there's no more portal season, comes to Arizona, we will come up there and we will all go to Shotgun Willie's.
Yep.
Boom. You got it right. Yeah, you got my word on it. You got my word. That we were texting a lot about you, Rage, and your information yesterday. So bring it through. Hey, I will say this though: if Arizona got Tyrone Riley, they're like, it's game on against anybody.
They're probably the number one team in the country.
Yeah, Rage. Rage, we got a lot of people depending on this one, man.
What's like Tyrone Riley files a lawsuit later today
against Rage,
get back in the portal.
Rage is the richest person in this entire chat, by the way. It's not even close. Like, Rage is the richest person, so it is. Mike, let's see here. All right, if Rage is right, Mike has to cuss and also endorse Andre Veras. Won't do the last one. I will cuss though. So we will find out. All right. So anyways, I want to go to a little bit of Arizona football here. A little bit of NCAA football. But first, yeah, that took us. Hey, do you think Dennis Walsh
just rolls off the tongue?
Do you think that Dennis Walsh could actually take us there in his jet?
It's possible.
Speaking of which, guess what's up? The RJ's Frozen Cactus. If you ever hear a helicopter hovering above, that's Dennis Walsh. All right, sure. We've been there before. Their food is good. And this isn't just normal bar food. It's actually very good. And the service there is very, very good. We like this a great deal. This is true, sure.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
No, I got Sheer out of the house. Now, listen, Joseph, who's probably not in the chat because he's probably scared that we're going to talk about him. He said he would come to like our next event. He won't. But at the same time, though, 100+ craft beers, $2 deals. I do think Kobe El Thiel will show up, though. We very much like Kobe El Thiel. But either way, check it out. Massive parking lot. Massive parking lot. Again, I mean,
girthy lot.
People come from when you look at this, when you look at the Grand Canyon and you look at RJ's Frozen Cactus parking lot, it's much the same it's much the same. But either way, you go there though, so you can park your car and you could go and you can get the good food and drink and you can leave it there. RJ's Frozen Cactus, red hot sports and ice cold beer, yummy, yummy, boom. Yeah, Dennis Walsh does own a jet. Baggins. Speaking of which, Baggins. Guess what? I was talking with the owner of Baggins yesterday, and Shelby asked me for their number. Shelby Shelby better not be using that number to spam.
I don't know why she wants the number.
Yeah. Well, it better not be. This better not get me in trouble. This better not get me in trouble. Either way, locally owned and operated, all food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a cookie. We like cookies. Get the bag. Here's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Guess what? For breakfast, I'm going to have Baggins, and then, because tomorrow is drinking day. So guess what? So then I'm going to get Little Caesars pizza, and I'm going to get 4 pizzas. And I'm going to eat before, and then I am going to have after food, and then food the next day for my empty tummy. So use code AZ12 though for 15% off. Get the bag, baby. Get the bag. I have a fairly good idea that they are going to be with us for a long time. They are very, very happy with all of you. You guys are awesome. Also, Dennis Walsh, you said that you were going to go to Little Caesars. You said you were going to do this today. I expect a real time.
This is true. This is true,
Dennis Walsh. You got that Sal Point money. Okay, now, Alonzo Carter, he's on the road. What's he doing? He's like in Pittsburgh or something. What is he, hanging out with Sean Miller?
Pittsburgh, California.
I know. That one.
That was RJ Mosley.
Who's RJ Mosley?
Good wide receiver, taking an official visit here in a few weeks. I think they probably lead for him.
Okay, is he an OKG or is he good?
I think he's good. He's a 3-star, but I think he's good. We can take a look at we're looking at final schools: Utah, Arizona, Stanford. So
I'll take it. I'll take it. Beautiful Pittsburgh, California. That place sounds like poo. Is it bad?
I don't know. It's in Northern California.
David Rose. It doesn't work on Uber Eats. You got to go. You got to go in there. Jesse Bridges, buzz on.
You don't have to go. You can deliver it. You can get it delivered.
You just have it delivered then, and the code works. Boom. All right. Who else is he visiting?
I don't know. Bunch of players.
Now, let me ask you this, Sheer. Arizona, basically, you know what? It's an interesting thing. Maybe this is chess, not checkers. Here's the deal. If Arizona wins 5 games this year, and, Brent Brennan's in contention for Big 12 Coach of the Year, as,
as we expect.
Excuse me, mouth fart. At that time, though, do you also see, and you're like, everybody, we have 22 open starting spots available here because, Ricino could be off to the MNFL if he's good. And then, I'm just saying.
They should return, actually. Well, no, they're going to lose.
They don't. They only return Chris Hunter. And then on the offensive line, I don't even know if we want to return anybody. So open playing time for everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
another exciting portal season.
Yeah. Hey, Rage is asking. Good question here from Rage. Are we beating Colorado?
Why not Arizona, Rage?
I don't get it. I think Colorado's going to be meh. So.
Yeah, why not Arizona?
Are they going to start the little short freshman?
No, they're going to start Salter.
Oh, Caden Salter or whatever his name is. The kid isn't he from Liberty?
Yeah,
Rick Barron's neck of the woods. I don't know. I look at it though, and I think that Arizona football.
This is big. I just
looked. Talk to me. What do you got?
The spread for the opening football game has been released. I did not realize this.
Oh gosh.
Arizona versus Hawaii. What do you want?
this is good.
I don't think this is a good sign, actually.
Oh, God. What is it, like Arizona, like -2?
No, it's more than that.
-7.
More than that.
-10.
Yeah.
Is that here?
Yeah. That's not great, right? Like
No. Again, we need to go. You know what's funny in a weird way? I'm actually kind of looking forward to going into this. And yes, everybody in here, Dion is such a massive exception, Valens. That's the only team. I would even root for Jed over AS. Well, yeah, I would. But Dion is just a massive exception. All of those fans, bleh. But oh wow, that's tough, Sheer. That's tough. 10 is bad, man.
it could change. I mean, it's 10 today. I think once people get a hold of how good Arizona is, it's trouble.
That late money, I mean, that's going to come in strong on the Cats. I think it's that's
10.5 is crazy.
What's
Hawaii's? Let me look. Let me see
Norm
what Hawaii.
Chow still their coach? Who's their coach?
Timmy Chang, baby.
Oh, Timmy Chang? Oh, a disciple of Norm Chow.
Let me see.
A relative of
what's
Norm
Hawaii's over under?
Yeah, what is their over under?
Wins. Let me see here.
If Arizona loses, do you think Brent will get fired? It depends on how the season shakes
Here's
out.
a comparison. I think all of Hawaii's spreads are out. Why is that? No, the week before Hawaii plays Stanford, and it's Stanford -2.5. So we know
Stanford doesn't even have a coach.
That Arizona is better
than Stanford.
Hawaii's regular season wins are under 6.5. Dude, I think Arizona's back.
They're a bowl team, man.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure. I'm taking all that.
Yeah, I'm taking all that.
I just put my entire account on Arizona.
No, I did. Yeah. Hey, Cody, I just bet your monthly payment on.
Cody, don't worry about it. We're about to double this. Summer.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, Cody, that's yes. All right. Wow, that's interesting. All right, I want to complain about a couple things here, and then we're gonna get to this draft, which I still don't know if I like this idea or not. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Talk to him, Mike, because I was upset, and I never get upset.
I like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's the thing. I feel deprived. I feel like I should have. Dude, stop being a weenie, man. Listen. I know the NBA, and it's abhorrent. I get all of that, dude. Stop falling down every single play. Somebody's gonna hurt him at some point. Seriously. Yeah, Big 12 Bobby. Here's what's happening. There's all these montages of it. There was some stat that SportsCenter put out where he fell down 10 out of 12 possessions down the court. Fell to the ground 10 out of 12 possessions. I'm telling you, and you saw it happening. I think it was Naz Reid or Jaden McDaniels. But at some point, somebody is just going to go off on him. There's flopping, and then there's this. Did you see
like the highlights too? Like Naz Reid started yelling at them, and I think it was literally like, "Stop flopping!" You're like,
"This ain't good hoop or something." Yeah.
It's getting stupid. It really is.
It's every single. It's on. You were at like Texas Roadhouse or something, and that's my problem. Big 12 Bobby is like, if you're like John Crotty or some guy like that, I get it, dude. You're really good. You don't need to do it. But sure, you were even watching, and you're like, dude, I just watched 3 possessions, and he tried to fake a foul each time down the court.
Yeah, it was 3 possessions in a row, and it's like, dude, just come on.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I think maybe he has vertigo. Mike, no, he's just. This is just
vertigo.
Nah, that was funny. But no, it's annoying. It's incredibly annoying. Stop doing it. You look like an idiot.
Yeah. Piece of crap.
Hey, jerk. Okay, now one other thing. I don't watch WNBA. I know that might be.
What?
I know. I find the product very difficult to watch.
Because it's so intense.
Because it's so bad. Yes. I play. I'm gonna.
Be careful here.
I gotta be very careful here.
Be careful here.
I played a while back. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. I played a player on the women's basketball team at the U of A Rec Center when I was working on my master's. Okay.
Masters in ball.
Yeah, masters in ball.
Yeah.
I played. She's well known. She's good. I beat her 1-on-1. I beat her one-on-one because I just backed her down and I just pushed her out of the way and just scored basically each time. She couldn't do anything about it. There is such a difference when you watch basketball. Like when I can watch softball. I can watch softball. I can watch softball, baseball, tennis, golf, because it looks similar to me. There is something just totally different about the WNBA. And when I watch Angel Reese, who they're like the commentators talking about what a ferocious offensive rebounder she is, where she's just throwing up layups, hoping they go in. Like, and then the entire league is now like against Caitlin Clark because like she's bringing them shine or whatever the case may be. Sheer, this is, I've never seen a business decision quite like this.
Yeah. What do you mean business decision?
No, they don't. It's like they're saying, you know what? We want people to go back to nobody caring about us. Get her off the court.
The league loves her. It's the players in the league. The jealousy is just insane. It's just stupid.
It's stupid.
And like that foul. Don't get me started. That foul that started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Happens about 80 times in a men's game.
That was literally nothing.
It was a normal foul.
That was a normal foul. And then she's like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, oh, gosh. Caitlin Clark, yes. Caitlin Clark is awesome at basketball. That's why Caitlin Clark plays kind of like, I mean this in a complimentary way. Caitlin Clark plays kind of like a guy. She moves, the way she steps back, she shoots threes. Angel Reese plays like somebody that I could beat. That's the difference. And Angel Reese is supposed to be really good, I guess. Right. Yes, Dennis Walsh. See, that's basically where I'm at. Is that when I watch like women's tennis, cool, I like it. When I watch the Serena Williams, an amazing athlete. When I watch, all that women's basketball just looks totally different. So either way, I don't know what they're doing. Which men's basketball players play like a girl? Well, right now, Shea. But that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. But I don't know what they're doing. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen, and it's like they're trying to punk her out of the league. So, boom, I don't get it. Boom, whatever. So there is that. So rage. All right. So softball is an awesome sport. I actually, we used to go to like 3 softball games a year in the 90s with Kendra. Yeah, that stuff's awesome. But all right, so there's that. All right, let's get a couple reads in here, and then we're going to get to this draft. I don't know if I like this idea or not. This could get me, well, I guess I can't get canceled because I work for myself, so whatever. And even that is just... X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First, oh gosh, Comfort X HVAC, my friends. First-time clients get a free AZ12 shirt. Small business with big savings. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now, here's the deal. Built on trust for the long haul. Perfect track record, residential and commercial HVAC expertise. First-time clients get a free AZ12 shirt. That's the price of admission right there. That's like getting a free jet gifted to you. So, again, Comfort X HVAC, very good stuff. Now, again, I am canceled on Blue Sea. So, listen, Kobe L. Thiel, was that not the weakest flex ever by Kobe L. Thiel? When he was bragging about his 2006 Dodge Challenger with a 200,000 miles.
He texted us. He's like, I don't even want to repeat what he said, but it was pretty harsh.
It was pretty lame. Sorry. At the end of the day, and he doesn't have air conditioning, which would obviously suck as well. So that's kind of where but guess what, Kobe L. Thiel, if you come back to your house and you've just been driving around all with no AC, you're going to want AC. You're going to want AC in your in your car. That's just the way, or in your house. That's just the way it is. These guys at Comfort X HVAC do exactly that. Check it out. Boom. All right, Comfort X HVAC. We like them. All right, what else we got? Talk to me. Oh,
yes.
Yes. Again, we either got the Hawaiian model or the Botox Scottie Pippen. I don't know which one I like more. I think they're both good. Let's see. Which is colder? Oh, the Comfort X or the Michael Wright case. Ooh. Did they find the guy that did that?
I don't know.
Yeah, the OG Tet McMillan. Yeah, Google that. Sure, while we're doing this read. Either way, get this stuff. Now, Cody's supposed to blow that. You mess with the paw, you get the glove, because I think people would actually buy this shirt. But Cody's not doing that. So again, AZ12 podcast shop, fourthwall.com. Check it out. New options dropping monthly. Cody, next time we come on the show Monday, I'll give you enough time. Blow this shirt up. Will you do this?
I'm working on it right now.
Oh, nice. Okay. Either way, go there. All right. I think we got one more read. What do we got? Talk to me. Welcome to the Rock. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Okay, now Gringo Billy's done a really good job. It's Green Valley. We know it's in Tucson at this point. It's on Wetmore. Everybody knows that they just had their biggest month on record. And I think that's thanks to people knowing that they are in Tucson at this stage. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley, 50-plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. Mike Natowski is the absolute man. We love Mike Natowski. Gringo Billy, you are doing a great job with this. Again, go to their Tucson location, and they deliver north to Oracle, west to Marana, east to Sierra Vista Benson, and south to Nogales. Boom. Check it out. Okay. All right. Now, it's time. Explain the rules for this. I don't know if I like this idea. As a matter of fact, I don't like this idea.
It's very simple. It's very simple. Cody and I are going to give you names and such, and you just need to figure out the topic, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, let's try this.
So there's 5 rounds. Jason will go first. I'll go second, and you will pick third, Mike. You need to try to pick players or items that fit with the topic that you think the topic is. So by the time we get to pick 15, which is your last pick, you should hopefully know what the topic is.
Yeah,
it's like a blind draft.
It's like charades.
Yeah.
All right.
This is easy.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to excel. How do you win?
If you win, if you know what the topic is at the end.
And only you guys know what topic it is.
Yes.
All right. I don't love this, but okay, let's do it.
It's easy.
This could be a problem.
We give you
I'm going to confuse Mike a little bit.
We gave you a softball topic for the first one. It's really easy. We didn't go hard. There are some hard ones we can do, but we did the easy one for you.
Would Ben One White be good with this, with the hard ones?
Yeah, he's good with hard ones.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready? My first pick is John Rattay.
Got it.
Arizona quarterback John Rattay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am going to go with Ray Smith.
Arizona athletes.
Yeah. Arizona forward Ray Smith.
Arizona forward Ray Smith and Arizona quarterback John Rattay. Both Arizona athletes.
So now you got to do – no, you're not even close. Now you got to do your pick of where you think we're headed in this.
Arizona athletes.
No, it's not. Of course, it's Arizona related. Just pick a player that you think would relate to those two.
Oh, okay. Luke Recker. You don't know who that is, but yes, Luke Recker.
Okay.
That's with an R, right?
Yes, Recker, like home wrecker.
Yeah. Well,
like
home wrecker would be with a W, so definitely not.
Yeah.
My pick is Lewis Holmes.
You suck.
Oh, this is easy. Yeah, I know this now.
I'm going to take Mustafa Shakur.
Bus. That's what it is. That's bus, right? Or okay, now all right, let's go. All right, hold on, let me think of one here. Hold on. I'm gonna come up with a really good one. Grant Jarrett.
I'm going I'm joking. I'll go Josiah Turner.
Oh, that's a good one. Are we doing criminals too?
I'm trying to go all criminals.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
I'm going with one that is very close to me, Deron Johnson.
Oh, Sunnyside's finest. Okay. Let me think of a good one. Wow, this Shakur one was good. I wish I had that one. I'd like to say Matt Muehlbach just to make fun of him, but he was good. Let me think here. Siddiqui Johnson.
Ooh,
that's good.
look at you.
Kylan Boswell would have. Kylan, yes. No. I want to say Kylan Boswell. Can I steal that one? Yes. Kylan Boswell. Yes.
Oh my God.
Kylan Boswell's a good one. Yes. Yes. All right. This is.
I'm going Jamardre Cobb.
Oh, 4-star out of California.
Remember, there was a whole thing,
well aware
about him, and they were going to change the program.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to think of his teammate's name too. From Salesian. Go ahead.
Marquise Ware.
Yeah, Marquise Ware.
Easy one. I am gonna go old school again. I'm gonna go Nick Costa.
Nick Costa, the 5'7", 5'7" quarterback from Oregon. That's a good one there, Cody. Okay, now let's see here. I got one. Hey, I got one that signed with Arizona, but never got here and ended up in the MNFL. But do they have to?
Were you gonna go Jamarcus Webb?
No, I wasn't. You don't know Marcus Thomas from Tolleson.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, all right, Marcus Thomas.
Yeah, come on now. I know Marcus Thomas is freak athlete.
Yeah, he played in the MNFL.
Did he?
Yeah. He killed it at UTEP.
I'm gonna do my number 5. It's gonna be so good. You ready?
Huh?
Dylan Anderson.
Ah! It's gotten personal. Wop. Yes.
Round 5 is indeed personal because I am taking Cam Denson.
Oh my God. Mike just quit.
All right. That's messed up. That dude, that's just absolutely terrible. All right, I got one for you. Devontae Neal.
He was on my list too.
Was he? Yeah.
So
how many people on our list are in jail right now?
Yeah, seriously. Everybody on this list is either in jail or a 5'2" quarterback.
Lewis Holmes, no longer with us.
Josiah Turner, jail.
Went to jail. Jamar Cobb, great dude. Dylan Anderson is in skilled jail. Ray Smith beat up a kid.
Yeah, but Ray Smith, I side with Ray Smith on that one, so go ahead.
Devontae Neal murdered someone.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah. Deron Johnson's been in and out of the pen.
Yeah.
Wow. This is holy moly.
That was good.
So what do you think the topic was, Mike?
Oh, Cam Denson is a great dude. Cam Denson comes from a very connected family, Dennis Wells. Very careful. Very careful. What do I think the topic was? Busts at Arizona.
Yep.
Guys that didn't live up to their potential.
Yeah, I was right. I win, right?
Yeah, you win. You know what your prize is?
Nothing.
A night with rage.
No, a night with rage.
Oh, no.
Your prize is that we get to do this again someday.
Yeah, I actually like this one, but it was too easy, though.
Yeah, that one was easy. We got
Cody,
some harder ones.
Cody, I figured it.
Ben is going to text us with some hard options.
Yeah, now I will say this with Kylan Boswell. I actually really like my Kylan Boswell one. I think that was funny.
Yeah, hey, make sure you put. Well, I don't know. Are we going to insult people if we put this up?
Right. Yeah. No, Cam Denson. Again, I like Cam Denson a great deal. Like I said, I'm very careful about talking about Cam Denson. You guys are Cody. You better be careful, my friend. That's all. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like this one. We should do a clip out of this one. What do you say? Let's piss off a lot of people.
Okay, I'll clip it.
Yeah. All right. Nah, I don't want to clip it, actually. There's probably too much. It's probably too much. Yeah. Jeremiah Patterson. Cody, that was funny. All right. That was actually a lot of fun. I like that one. So, all right. Yes. All right. No honorable mentions. Well, I think we just named some honorable mentions. Okay. All right. I got to go to a movie this afternoon.
Whoa. What movie?
Yeah.
The honorable mentions are pretty much like every good offensive lineman Arizona's ever recruited.
Yeah, they all. Hey, who is the guy like the Jordan Iceland or not Jordan Iceland, Jordan Poland?
Yeah.
That guy sucks.
There's so many, dude. I could have came up with like 80 guys.
Michael Eltise.
Eltise played at least. He transferred to Hawaii. There's Jamarcus Webb. There's if you go to like let's say you go to Arizona, we actually our commitment page has the top 10.
Where can they find you?
Wildcatauthority.com. And you did the top 10 commitments, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
It's not awful. You know, T-Mac.
Mike Bell's on there.
T-Mac, Devin Ross, Devontae, Mike Bell, and then it gets Rattay, Costa, Gronk, Golden, Keenan Walker. That's not bad.
Do you remember the I'm trying to think here. Do you remember the what was it? Trying to remember now, and I totally lost my point. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was going to say.
What movie are you seeing?
Well, it's not my decision.
You don't have to cover it up. You're married now. What movie are you seeing?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, the new one's out?
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually probably going to go see that.
All right. Well, I can't wait.
Have you seen the original?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the cartoon. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, Kahai Nevis. That was funny. The prize is, hey, I do like that. We should, you know what we should do just to piss some people off? We should, we won't talk about we're just going to say this was our, we'll just tweet out this graphic, though.
Yeah.
It'll get some Illinois fans pissed off.
Perfect.
And no, I'm not going with McCullen's Ume, B-Cat. That's awful. Be nice. Saguaro, Mike Chaska was his name. Yes, Saguaro. Mike Chaska was the highest rated player to ever come here. He was rated the top offensive lineman in the entire country. Yeah. Okay. All right. On that note, though, very much appreciate you guys all. We are signing off. We will be back with you. I'm going to come up with my list of my 10 things that I can't stand about Gen Zers. Kobe Thiel might be prominent on this list. But bigger fish, though. Much bigger fish. Everybody go to Little Caesars today.
I think we're going tonight. I think
are you going tomorrow?
Little Caesars tonight.
Are you going to real time it? Real time it.
Yeah, I always real time it.
Real time it. Okay. I'm going to real time it as well. Kobe Thiel, real time it. I know you got money and you've got the time. Do it. Everybody out there, real time it, please. It helps us. Code word LCFREECC. If you don't like Rich Carrillo, that's another reason. Get Little Caesars Pizza. Boom. Check it out. You guys are the best. We appreciate you all. We will be back with you Monday. Action-packed show as always. Well, whatever. But for Jason Shear, for Cody James Martin, I am merely Mike Luke. You don't have plans tonight, Kobe. Get out of here. All right. On that note, Big 12 Bobby Toodles, TTFN. Talk to you on Monday.
Plans.